Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ben Allen Fieldhouse on the campus of Highland Community College for tonight's non-conference ladies matchup between the Southeast Lady Storm of Southeast Community College out of Beatrice, Nebraska, and your 18th ranked Highland Lady Scotties. The Storm come in with a 4-2 record. They lost to Concordia JV in their last outing, 62-60. They're averaging 78 points a contest, giving up 71 points a game. They are led by number 23, Jayla Brown, a 6-foot freshman out of Henderson, Nevada. She's averaging 12 points a contest. 28 out of 39 field goals this year, knocking down 72% of her shots. For the Lady Scotties, Highland comes in 6-1 on the season. They defeated Missouri Valley JV 86-54 in their last outing. Highland scoring 89 points a game, giving up 44 points a contest. They are led by number 1, Sonia Vukov, a 6'1" freshman out of Budapest, Hungary. Sonia had 26 points in their last contest against Missouri Valley, a season high for her. This is the 34th meeting between these two programs, dating back to 1986. Highland leads the series 23-10. Last season, Highland swept both the contests, defeating Southeast 73-66 up in Beatrice and defeating the Lady Storm here at Highland 66-59. Your starting lineups for tonight's contest: for Southeast, number 4, Bree Matthews, a 5'4" freshman out of Bellarmine, Australia. Number 10, Shanae Collins, a 5'2" sophomore out of Sibley, Louisiana. Number 21 is Grace Green, a 5'9" sophomore out of Henderson, Nevada. Number 22, Vache Wilkinson, a 6' sophomore out of Hamilton, New Zealand. And number 23, Jalea Brown, a 6' freshman out of Henderson, Nevada. For Lady Scotties, they will start this way. Number 1, Sonia Vukov will start. Number 3, Bailey Farrell, a 5'6" freshman out of Avila, Oklahoma. Number 5, Jamaica Dowell, a 5'8" freshman out of Lebanon, Tennessee. Number 12 will be Cheyenne Tremble, a 5'6" freshman out of Shawnee, Oklahoma. And the final starter for Highland, number 44, Jordan Salas, a 6' sophomore out of Arkansas City, Kansas. The Lady Storm, coached by Vicki Wooten and Lynn Schlakel, or Slake. Lady Scotties coached by B.J. Smith in his 5th year. B.J. with a record of 121 wins, 21 losses. His assistant is Jillian Palin, also in her 5th season here at Highland. The Lady Storm come in shooting 42% from the floor, 31% outside the arc, and 57% from the charity stripe. Highland's averages this year, 45% from the floor, 32% outside the arc, and knocking down 61% of their shots from the free throw line. The Storm wearing their road navy uniform. White numbers trimmed in Columbia blue. Lady Scotties wearing their home white navy numbers outlined in maize. And for the second time this year, Highland will actually jump center. Sonia Vukov will jump center against Jayla Brown. Tip control by Highland. Trammell with the basketball over to Vukov. Over to Farrell on the right wing. Off of the screen. Vukov down the lane. Kicks it over in the right corner. And the ball kicked out. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Farrell will penetrate. Drops it back to Tremble. Vukov, top of the circle. Bounce pass into Salas. And Jordan Salas gets her first 2 points on the board. Jordan Salas averaging 7 points a ball game. Gets Highland on the board here tonight, 2-0. Grace Green with the basketball. Gives it off number 22. Wilkinson feeds it down low to Brown. Brown shot blocked by Highland. Come down with the rebound. Jordan Salas. Vukov on the low post. Kicks it over to Farrell. Salas will launch up a 3. That one's off of the back of the iron, no good. Jamaica Dow will get the rebound and a foul call. And the foul is on number 4, Bree Matthews. That is her first personal. First team foul of the contest. Farrell to Salas. Over to Dow, now along the baseline. Nice give and go. Up by Jordan Salas. Assisted by Vukov. Highland with that full court man-to-man. Bringing it down, Shanae Collins. And a foul on Highland. And Jamaica Dow will get penalized for the reach-in. So both teams with one team foul, please. And a fresh 30-second shot clock for the Lady Storm. Three-point shot is up, no good. Number 21, Grace Green. Rebound comes down to Highland. Vukov along the baseline. Works the way into the lane, kicks it back out. And a whistle as Sonia Vukov steps out of bounds. Turnover Highland. Lady Scotties forced Missouri Valley the other night into 30 turnovers. They're committing just 18 turnovers themselves. Wilkinson, guarded by Vukov. Down the lane, and a whistle is called. The foul will be on Highland. Foul's on number 12, Cheyenne Tremble. That is Tremble's first personal foul. That will send number 4, Bree Matthews, to the free throw line to shoot 2. Matthews 6 out of 7 for 86% for the Cherry Stripe this year. First attempt is up and good. Matthews averaging 9 points a contest, the 5'4" freshman out of Australia. Second one is good. And the Lady Storm on the board with their 2 points. Ball stolen away. That's Matthews with the basketball. Throws up the runner over Vukov is good. We're tied at 4-4. Dow back out to Tremble. Ball knocked away as they try to get inside to Vukov. Farrell for 3. That one's short. And a whistle underneath. And the foul is on Highland, number 5. Jamaica Dow picks up her second personal. And she'll leave the lineup. Coming in, number 11, Amani Simmons. 5'7" freshman out of Topeka. And a traveling violation on number 10, Shanae Collins, here in front of the scorer's booth or table. 4-4 your score. Again, Lady Storm 4-2 on the year. Highland 6-1 in this non-conference matchup from Ben Allen Fieldhouse in Highland, Kansas. Russ Karn going to go to the State Sports Network tonight. Ivan Baida up doing the video work as usual. Vukov travels in, and she'll be hacked on the way to the hole. She'll go shoot 2. Foul on number 23. Jayla Brown picks up her first. That's Sonia Vukov to the charity stripe. Sonia, 18 out of 33, makes that 19 out of 34 for 55% this year. Vukov with her first points on the contest. You got both of them. Highland up 6-4. Highland gets the ball on the turnover. Salas, right wing, will give it down to, got away with a big walk. Vukov gets contact. Tramble for 3. That one's no good. And getting the rebound, number 22. Wilkerson, but a steal by Highland. Vukov will get the ball shot up. Good. Sonia Vukov averaging 18 points a contest. Gets Highland out to an 8-4 lead. Shanae Collins over left-hand side. Shot no good by Grace Green. Rebound by Vukov. Vukov in the lane to Salas. Shot no good from point-blank range. Ball knocked away by Amani Simmons. Matthews now with the basketball. We'll get it over to Wilkerson. Now left-hand wing to Green. Back to Matthews. Her runner is up, no good. Vukov with the rebound. Sonia feeds it into Salas, and Jordan will lose the ball out of bounds. Checking in the Highland lineup, number 2, Mariana Vietz, and number 4, Leandra Wilson. Checking in for Southeast, number 42, Ashley Mack, a 6'2 sophomore out of Henderson, Nevada. Along with number 20, Leah Ty, a 5'11 sophomore out of Las Vegas. Now with the basketball, Dana Deloney, a 6-foot freshman out of Nevada. Shot up and good. Leah Ty gets her first 2 points of the contest. Farrell for 3, rims in out no good. Put back up by Vietz. Mariana Vietz picks up for her 2 points of the contest. Highland up by 4, 10-6 here. 5:10 to go, first quarter. Matthews with the basketball. 8 on the shot clock. Collins will put up a runner, no good. Vietz with the pull down. Here comes Amani Simmons over to Leandra Wilson for 3. That was no good. Rebound by Vukov. Back to Vietz, no good. Ball on the floor. And a traveling violation is called against Southeast. Turnover, Lady Storm. Checking the Southeast lineup is number 32, Aaron Sadoff, a 5'11 sophomore out of Dillon, Nebraska. Checking in for Highland, number 23, Sydney Blackburn, 5'11 freshman out of Waterville, Kansas. Leandra Wilson for 3. She's averaging 5 points a ball game. And Highland up 13-6. And a foul on Lady Scotties. Amani Simmons picks up her first. 14 foul against Lady Scotties here in the quarter. Southeast with 2. Matthews gets it inside to Mack, and a whistle. Foul is on Mariana Vietz. That is her first personal foul. 15 fouls. Southeast will now be shooting 2 for the remaining 4:14 of the quarter. At the free throw line, number 20, Leah Ty, who is 8 out of 13 from the charity stripe this year. Cannot get the first one to go. Shanae Collins checks back into the Storm lineup. Jamaica Dow checks back in for the Lady Scotties as Bailey Farrell will check out. Second attempt is up and good by Leah Ty. She's now got 3 points. Vitt at the low post. Gives it back to Simmons for 3. That's off of the back iron, no good. But there's Dow with the rebound. Shot inside, no good by Simmons. Here comes the Lady Storm with the basketball. Shot up, no good. Number 32, Aaron Sadoff. Ball on the floor, picked up by Highland. Dow comes away with it, gives it ahead to Wilson. Wilson down the right wing. Back to Simmons. Blackburn will launch up a three. That one's short, no good. Ball on the floor. Dow with the rebound. Wilson for three. That one's no good. Rebound pulled down by Dana Deloney. Ball along the baseline. We've got a jump ball. That will be Southeast basketball. Checking into the lineup for Southeast will be number 15, Katia Wateen, a 5'7" freshman out of New Zealand. Zukov and Tramble back into Highland lineup. Lob pass back out here to Wateen. She'll penetrate in. Ball thrown away by Tramble. Cheyenne brings it all the way down, throws up the left-handed runner, draws contact, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Ashley Mack picks up her first personal foul. Tramble at the free throw line, 13 out of 27 this year. Gets the second one to go for 48%. She's now got 1 point on the board. Second attempt by Cheyenne is up to good. She's now got 2 points. Come on! Ball knocked away by Leandra Wilson. That will bring Bailey Farrell back in the Highland lineup. It's also checking back in for Southeast, number 22, Lachey Wilkinson. Collins with the basketball, guarded by Farrell, top of the circle. Leaves it off for Sadoff. Now the left-hand side for Wateen. Wateen gives it up. 4 on the shot clock. Collins will force up a shot at the buzzer and gets it. Shanae Collins averaging 12 points a contest. He's now got 2 on the board. Wilson gives it off to Zukov. Zukov back it in a little bit. Right-hand side for Tramble. 9 on the shot clock for Highland. Tramble will take it up. Contact, no foul. Coming away from it is Shanae Collins. Ball thrown away by Sonia Vukov. Vukov 2-on-1. She'll take it herself and has the ball blocked by number 10, Shanae Collins, and Collins goes down. And we believe we've got a knee injury on Collins. So sports medicine will tend to Shanae Collins, the 5'2" sophomore out of Silby, Louisiana. Came into the contest averaging 12 points a game. 27 out of 77 this year for 35%. Collins got in and made the block on Vukov's shot and then hit the wall. And it's probably either turned an ankle or turned a knee. And it appears to be the left ankle that they're going to look at first. Again, this is the 34th meeting between these two programs dating back to 1986. Highland leads the series 23-10. Highland swept the series a year ago, 73-66 up in Beatrice, and then took the home match here in Highland, 66-59, while the Lady Storm were ranked 17th in Division II a year ago. Don't forget, coming up this weekend will be Scotty Women and Men's Basketball Classic here at the Fieldhouse. Game starting at 1, 3, 5, and 7 on Friday. Brown Mackey women will take on Cali at 1 o'clock. Midland University JV men will take on Pure Prep at 3. Then Highland gets in the act at 5 o'clock. Lady Scotties take on Missouri Valley JV for the third time this year. And then the men will finish up the night versus Cloud County at 7 p.m. Both Highland contests will be available over the Scotty Sports Network. Then on Saturday, November the 21st, back to tournament action here again. Missouri Valley JV will take on Brown Mackey women at 12 noon. Pure Prep will take on the Cloud County men at 2 o'clock. Highland gets a rematch against Cali, their only loss on the season, at 4 o'clock. And the Scotty men will take on Midland JV at 6, rounding out the action on the Scotty Classic. And again, they're still tending to the injured player for the Lady Storm, Shanae Collins. And she is now up on her feet. And they're going to help her down to the training room here at Ben Allen Fieldhouse. It appears to be a right leg injury. So it will be Southeast basketball out of bounds with 1:21 to go here in the first. Highland up 15-9. Ball down to Watine. She gives it back to Matthews. Highland that man-to-man. Gives it back to, for 22, Wilkerson. Wilkerson will go all the way in, puts up and good. Wilkerson got the inside angle on Salas, and she gets her first 2 points to the board. Under a minute to go here in the quarter. Salas backs it in and has the ball tied up, and that will be Highland basketball in the alternate position. Checking in the ball game for Southeast, number 21, Grace Green, 5'9" sophomore out of Henderson, Nevada, averaging 10 points a game. Highland with 17 on the shot clock. Wilson to Salas, down and out the low post. Gets it back out. Left-hand side for Tramble for 3. Got it. Cheyenne Tramble gets her first 3-point bucket of the night. She's now got 5 points in the game. 26 seconds on the game clock. All the way down by Watine, and she'll get called for the travel. Checking the lineup for Highland for the first time tonight. Goldie Woody, number 14, a 5'8" freshman out of St. Joseph, Missouri, averaging 4 points a game. As Leandra Wilson will come out. 16 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot clock is off. And we've got a hand check by number 4, Bree Matthews. That's her second personal. Third team foul. Highland will have the ball out of bounds. Checking in for Southeast, number 30, Deja Washington, a 5'5" freshman out of Henderson, Nevada, averaging 4 points a ball game. Woody gets the ball into Tramble. 10 seconds on the clock. Vukov down the lane, sidestep. Cannot get the easy layup to go. Southeast with the rebound as Watine has it. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We put 10 minutes in the book. Highland 18, Southeast 11. We'll be back in just a bit. You're watching the Sky Sport Network. And welcome back for the second quarter here at Ben Allen Fieldhouse in Highland, Kansas. Your Lady Scotties ranked 18th in the nation, taking on the Southeast Lady Storm. Highland up 18-11 after 10 minutes of action. Ball stolen away by Farrell. Farrell gets called for the travel underneath, and she got underneath the basket and had no place to go. Ball over here to Joaquin. Now number 22, Wilkinson. Wilkinson lobs it down in low. Shot is up and good by number 23, Jayla Brown. Brown, the leading scorer for Lady Storm, gets her first 2 points to the board. And Highland leads it by 5. Farrell, top of the circle. They get it in down low. Shot no good. Down, please. Here comes the Lady Storm with the basketball. Grace Green with the basketball. Now Washington. And number 15, Joaquin. Lob pass down low to 21, Grace Green, and a whistle underneath as Green will get called for the turnover. Woody, Farrell, and Salas come out for Highland. Mariana Veets, Amani Simmons, and Jamaica Dowell now back in the lineup for Lee Scotties. Ball down into the corner. Simmons. And her shot blocked by number 22, Bashay Wilkinson. Wilkinson with the basketball. Guarded by Vukov. Bounce pass to Green. Sheer shot no good. Ball onto the floor. Will go out of bounds. Remaining for the Lady Storm. Now back into Highland lineup, number 4, Leandra Wilson, replacing Amani Simmons. Ten seconds on the shot clock for Southeast. Ball comes in to Grace Green. Green now sees the shot clock. Try to penetrate on Tramble. Ball thrown away by Tramble. Highland 3-on-2. Tramble bounce pass ahead to McDowell. Back to Tramble. Tramble flies off the grass. No good. There's Mariana Veets for the putback. Mariana Veets with the putback. Her 4th point of the contest. Ball into the corner. And Jayla Brown will be fouled on the way to the basket. Foul is on Mariana Veets, her 2nd personal. Salas will check in. Simmons checks back in. Vukov and Farrell and Veets check out. As now in the ball game, number 32, Deshelle Claiborne. Ball back in, top of the circle to Ashley Mack. She gives it off to number 15, Joaquin. Joaquin down the lane. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Jordan Salas. Over to Simmons. Simmons will bring it down the right side. Claiborne on the left wing. B.J. Smith wants a timeout. B.J. having a hard time getting the officials' attention. He's got a hoarse voice tonight. About as bad as mine. 7:21 to go in the second quarter. It's Highland 20. Highland 13. We'll take it right here if you don't mind, Ivan. Again, the Lady Storm came into tonight shooting 42% from the floor, 31% outside the arc, and 57% from the charity stripe. Highland came in shooting 45% from the floor, 32% outside the arc, and 67% from the free throw line. So it will be Highland basketball in front of the Southeast bench. with 13 on the shot clock. Lob pass down and low. Claiborne up and good for the basket. Nice give and go. Claiborne averaging 6 points a ball game. She's now got 2. Matthews gets it across the midcourt stripe. And that will be a backcourt violation. Turnover forced again by the Lady Scotties. Sydney Blackburn checks into the Highland lineup in place of Jordan Salas. Highland with a fresh 30-second clock. Simmons with the basketball, top of the arc. Gives it to Blackburn. Blackburn tried to feed it inside to Claiborne. Now to Simmons. Simmons will penetrate, put it up, is fouled from behind by number 42, Ashley Mack. That'll be 2 on Mack. And that'll be number 1 on Lee Storm here in the quarter. Amani Simmons, 4 for 4. Make that 4 out of 6 from the charity stripes this year. Cannot get that one to go. As Amber Joe checking in the lineup, a 5'10 sophomore out of Jeanerette, Louisiana. Shot no good. Tramble, that is Claiborne with the rebound. Her shot no good. As the rebound comes off the Lady Storm. Katia Watine with the basketball. Watine into the lane. Kicks it back out. Now over the left-hand wing. 3-point shot no good by Deloney. And a traveling violation on Amber Joe. Bailey Farrell will come back in the Highland lineup as Jamaica Dowell will take a seat. (22-13) Lady Scotties. 6:18 to go here in the second quarter. Shot up by Wilson, no good. Rebound comes off to the Lady Storm. Matthews over to Deloney. Her along the baseline. Her shot up, no good. Ball comes away with it. That's Wilson with the basketball for Highland. Farrell in the left wing. Ball almost knocked away. Feed it down low to Claiborne. Her shot is up, no good. But a foul on number 15, Katia Watine. That's her first foul tonight. Deshelle Claiborne, 9 out of 16 from the charity stripe this year for 56%. She's got 2 points in the game already. Now give her 3. Sonia Vukov to check in at the make free throw or the next dead ball, whichever occurs first. Second attempt is good. Deshelle now with 4 points in the game. Ball kicked out of bounds by Vukov. Stay Lady Storm basketball. And the ball knocked off of Vukov. Nice play that time by Katia Watine. Knew she was going to be trapped if she crossed mid-court line, so she bounced it off the leg of Sonia Vukov. Tramble checks back in the Highland lineup as Wilson will check out. Watine into the corner to Deloney. Deloney gets called for the double dribble.
Double dribble violation on the Storm. Highland takes over 5 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the second. Second game for the Storm, number 21, Grace Green.
Grace Green checking back into the ball game, replacing Deloney. Tramble with the basketball, kicks it across the right wing. Off to Amani Simmons, who drives the baseline. skips it over to Farrell. Blackburn for 3, off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by number 15, Watine. Here comes the Lady Storm down the left side. Runner up, no good. Simmons gets the rebound but steps on the end line. It'll be Lady Storm basketball. Ball into the corner. And we've got a timeout called by assistant coach Kay Slake. 4:56 to go. First half, Highland up 24-13 over the Lady Storm of Southeast Nebraska. Highland has outscored the Lady Storm 6-2 here with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Highland led at the end of the first quarter, 18-11. Matthews with the basketball here in front of the scorer's table. Ball knocked back. Ball knocked away by Farrell. It'll remain Southeast basketball. Matthews gets the ball into Watine, guarded by Blackburn. Into the corner to Matthews. She'll penetrate, throw it up across the lane. Put back up and no good by number 20, Aaliyah Ty. Foul's going to be on Highland, number 3, Bailey Farrell. First personal foul on Farrell. As Leah Ty, 8 out of 13 free throws this year. Cannot get the first one to go. Substitutions coming in for Southeast, number 23, Jayla Brown. And checking in for Highland, number 5, Jamaica Dowell. Mariana Veach will check in for Lady Scotty. Simmons and Blackburn come off the floor. So Ty with 3 points in the contest. Give her now 4 with the made free throw. Ty will leave the lineup as number 22, Vishay Wilkinson, will come back in. Vukov over to Dowell. Dowell will penetrate through the lane. She'll get hacked on the way through the lane. Foul on number 21, Grace Green. That's one now on Green. Third team foul on Southeast here in the quarter. Vukov on the inbounds play is fouled from behind. Katia Watine picks up her second personal. That'll send Sonia Vukov to the free throw line to shoot 2. Vukov with 2 free throws in the contest. She's now got 3. Total of 5 points in the game. Watine checks out as Aaron Sadoff checks in for Southeast. Second attempt by Vukov is up and good. She now leads all Highland scored with 6 points. Matthews gets it ahead to Wilkinson. She'll penetrate. Had the ball knocked away by Jamaica Dowell. Highland 2-on-1 over to Farrell. Her free throw runner up and good. Bailey Farrell is now in the scorebook. Wilkinson drops it back to Brown. Her shot no good. Vukov with the rebound. Highland again with numbers, 3-on-2. Over to Dowell. And she will be fouled and go to the free throw line. Grace Green now with another personal foul. She's now got 2. Jamaica Dowell to the free throw line. Dowell, a 5'8" freshman at 11 in Tennessee, averaging 8 points a contest. Shooting 72%, making 77% from the free throw line. 17 out of 22 coming into the night section. Sarah Friedley checks into the Southeast lineup for the first time tonight, a 5'4" sophomore out of Ponca City, Nebraska, averaging 2 points a game. Second attempt is up and good by Dowell. Jamaica now in the ball in the scorebook with 1 point. Highland with some other substitutions. Wilson and Salas back in the lineup. Matthews trying to get it down the floor. Gets it ahead to Brown. Now they kick it back out, top of the circle. Matthews guarded by Wilson. Now over to Sadoff. Sadoff outside the arc, or inside the arc. That's a 2-point basket. Her first point of the night. And a whistle, and Highland gets called for the travel. Another turnover by the Lady Scotties. They're committing 18 turnovers tonight. They're forcing 30 turnovers by their opponent, however. Ball thrown in. Matthews could not run it down. It'll be Highland basketball. Leander Wilson will inbound the basketball on the near side of the floor as you view it. Lady Scotties up 29-16. Over to Salas. Back out here to Tramble. Tramble will dribble left. Get it to Vukov. Vukov drives the baseline, puts up the shot, no good. Salas fights for the rebound. She's tied up with number 23, Jayla Brown. And a jump ball will go to Highland. So Highland with the basketball and a fresh 30-second shot clock on the change of possession. Farrell for three. Rims it out, no good. Dow tried to go up and get it, but here comes Matthews away with it. Bree Matthews with the basketball. Gets it now to number 22, Wilkinson. She'll go down the lane, loses the ball out of bounds, but it's knocked away by Highland. It will remain Lady Storm ball. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock for the Lady Storm. Shot is up, no good by Jayla Brown, but a foul on Highland. Foul's going to be on number 44, Jordan Salas. That is first personal foul on Salas, third team foul on Highland. Brown at the free throw line this year. 15 out of 24. Now she's 15 out of 25. She could not get that one again. Shooting 72% from the floor, 63% from the free throw line. She's got 2 points in the ball game to my count. And that's off the back iron, no good, but there's a lane violation against Highland as Leander Wilson stepped in early. So Brown with a second attempt here. That one will drop in. So the error by the Lady Scotties gives 1 point to Southeast. Vukov crossover dribble. Kicks it out to Farrell. Salas, top of the circle to Wilson. Wilson dribbles in, gets double teamed. Salas will launch up a three. That one's a little long. Ball onto the floor. Here comes the Lady Storm with numbers. 3-on-1. Shot is up and good by number 23, Jayla Brown. Brown now with 5 points in the contest with 2:20 to play in the half. Vukov, 8-foot jumper is up and good. Nice touch by the 6'1" freshman out of Hungary, Sonia Vukov. She's now got 8 points. Ball almost knocked away by Highland. Ball on the floor, and calling timeout was Bree Matthews. Smart move by the freshman out of Australia to not lose possession of the basketball. She called a timeout with 2:02 to go here in the first half. Highland up now 31. Southeast 19. Highland outscoring the Lady Storm here in the second quarter, 13-8. Again, Southeast 4-2 on the season. They lost to Concordia JV 62-60 in their last outing. Highland defeated Missouri Valley JV for the second time this year, 86-54, down to go 6-1 on the year. So Southeast basketball, after the timeout, they get it in, 20 on the shot clock. And they got a travel on number 4, Bree Matthews. So Highland basketball on the turnover. Trammell quickly down the floor. Wilson will go to the baseline, put up the rudder and good. Leandra Wilson now with her 5th point in the game. And Lady Skies are up 33-19. Sierra Freely with the basketball, gives it up to Matthews. Ball down into the lane. Then the ball goes out to the floor. 6 on their shot clock. Matthews working one-on-one. Has to dish it back. 3-point shot is up and good by number 22, Vayshay Wilkinson. Wilkinson now with 5 points in the ball game. Lob pass into Salas down low, but the ball goes out of bounds. It will go to, the ball was lobbed into Mariana Beach. The ball will go to the Lady Storm. Ball almost stolen away by Vukov. And the Lady Storm have got to get across. They've got to get across midcourt in 4 seconds. Cindy Blackburn checks in for Veets for Highland. 26 seconds on the shot clock. They've got to get across midcourt in 4. And they do. Big collision on the floor. Foul by Blackburn. And a basket by number 4. Foul is on number 24, or 23. Sydney Blackburn picks up the personal foul. So a big conversation about the big collision on the floor here right before midcourt, as nothing was called there. And Bree Matthews, 6 out of 7 from the charity stripe this year for 86%. Cannot get that one to go. Blackburn will run down in the corner. Under a minute to go here in the second quarter. Blackburn over to Farrell. To Vukov in the corner. Spin move. Skip pass across the defense. Trammell step back 3, but no good. And they're going to say that Vukov traveled with the basketball. Another turnover by the Lady Scotties here. They lead it by 10, though, 33-23. Ball on the floor. And a scramble for it. We got a whistle this time. The ball will go to Southeast. Ball into Satteroff. Now to Friedley with the basketball. 15 on the shot clock, 33 on the game clock. Matthews will throw up a runner short. Vukov with the rebound. Shot clock is off. Highland has the final shot of the quarter. Trammell for 3. Knocks off the back iron. Satteroff with the rebound. And a foul on Cheyenne Trammell. Trammell's second personal foul. 2 fouls now on Trammell. And that will send Bree Matthews to the free throw line to add to her 6 points. Matthews again out of Bellarine, Australia. First attempt is up and good. She's now got 7 points. Amani Simmons into the Highland lineup to replace Tremble. Spin of the basketball, lets it go, and the freshman gets it to go down. 8 points now for Matthews. Matthews will come out of the lineup with 14.4 seconds to go. Deja Washington will come in to replace her. Simmons will bring it down. 8 on the shot clock. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Simmons at the buzzer, shot short. And we're at break. 20 minutes in the book. We got 20 minutes to go. Highland 33. Southeast Nebraska 25. We'll take a break, get some stats, and be back. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. And welcome back to halftime here in Ben Allen Fieldhouse. Lady Scotty leading the Lady Storm, 33-25 at the break. Here's your scoring summary at this point. Southeast is led in scoring by Bree Matthews with 8 points on 2 of 5 shooting. She's 4 of 5 from the free throw line. She's got 3 rebounds and 2 assists in the contest. Other scores for Southeast. Jayla Brown has got 5 points. Lashane Wilkinson has got 4. Leah Ty has got 4. Janae Collins has got 2. And Aaron Sadoff has got 2. In the first 20 minutes, Southeast connected on 9 of 23 from the floor. 0 of 3 outside the arc. They were 7 of 11 from the free throw line. They've got 2 offensive, 14 defensive rebounds for a total of 16. And they've committed 16 turnovers in the first 20 minutes. For the Lady Scotties, Highland is led in scoring by Sonia Vukov with 8 points. Sonia, 2 of 4 from the floor, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. She's got a team high 5 rebounds. Other scores for Lady Scotties. Cheyenne Tramble's got 5. Leandra Wilson's got 5. Mariana Vitz has got 2. Jordan Salas Vitz got 4. Jordan Salas with 4. Bailey Farrell with 2. Jamaica Dow with 1. And Dayshell Claiborne with 4. In the first half, Highland connected on 11 of 34 field goals from the floor for 33%. They were 2 of 15 outside the arc for just 13%. and they were 9 of 12 from the free throw line, 475%. Lady Scotties with 19 rebounds in the ball game, 8 offensive, 11 defensive. So neither team is really banging the offensive boards. Highland with 9 turnovers, 7 assists, and 6 steals. Scoring by quarters, Highland led the first quarter 18-11, and then led in the second quarter 15-14 for the halftime score of Highland 33, Southeast 25. I'll be back in a bit. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. And welcome back to halftime here at Ben Allen Fieldhouse. Your 18th ranked Lady Scotties leading the Southeast Community College Lady Storm out of Beatrice, Nebraska, 33-25 at the break. I want to thank those of you that are watching this evening over the Scotty Sports Network and Scotty TV. Feel free to type in on the right-hand side of the screen. Let me know who you are, where you are. We're happy to give you a shout-out tonight during our broadcast. The men will come up after the ladies' game at 7 o'clock. So don't forget to check us on Twitter. We'll have a link there. Or go right straight to Scotty TV on YouTube, and you'll find the next men's game coming up on the list. The Lady Scotties again will play this Friday and Saturday at the Scotty Blue and Gold Classic. Highland will play at 5:30 on Friday, then play at 4 o'clock on Saturday. Again, all home contests of the Lady Scotties and Scotties are available with the Scotty Sports Network and Scotty TV through YouTube. They 6-1 on the year. The Lady Storm 4-2 on the season. As Southeast has shot 40% from the floor in the first half. They have not connected on a three-point shot yet in the contest. Highland shooting 32% from the floor, just 13% outside the arc. So a majority of the points have came at the free throw line. Highland 9 of 12, Southeast 7 of 11 through the first 20 minutes. Highland basketball to start the third quarter. As we're underway here with the third period from Ben Allen Fieldhouse in Highland, Kansas. Farrell with the basketball. Over here to Tramble in front of the Highland bench. Southeast in a 1-2-2 zone, it appears. Salas loses the ball on the floor. A jump ball called, and it will go to Southeast. So the 10th turnover by the Lady Scotties gives the ball back to Southeast. Bree Matthews trying to get the basketball across the midcourt. Southeast cannot do it, and they've got a 10-second violation. So the 17th turnover against the Lady Storm will give Highland a back to basketball here. Tramble gives it off to Dowell down in the corner to Salas. Salas feeds Vukov. Farrell, Tramble, now Dowell. Back to Vukov, top of the circle. She is hacked across the arm by number 32. Erin Sadoff, 5'11 sophomore out of Diller, Nebraska. That's her first foul of the contest. Vukov with 8 points in the ball game at the free throw line. That free throw up and good. She's now got 9. Sonia, 4 of 4, 5 of 5, make her 6 of 6 from the charity stripe here in the ball game. She's now the first player to reach double figures with 10. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll remain remain Southeast basketball. Matthews will have to get the ball in quickly. As she moved, and the official did not give her the walk. Ball stolen away by Tramble down the baseline. But Tramble is out of bounds, so Southeast will retain possession. 19 on the shot clock for the Lady Storm. Ball comes in, number 22, Bashay Wilkinson. Wilkinson shot up no good. There's Mika Dowell with the rebound. Highland with numbers quickly down the floor. Dowell over to Farrell. Now back to Dowell. Left-hand side, Tramble. Down in the corner. Tramble thought about a three. Will penetrate. Dishes it off to Vukov, but she'll be fouled by number 4, Bree Matthews. And that's the third personal foul on Matthews. So third personal foul on Matthews. Shot quickly in by Vukov. Ball knocked down. Here comes with rebound is Bailey Farrell. Tramble will fire up a three and gets it. Cheyenne Tramble with her second three-pointer of the day. She's now got 8 points. All the way down, but Lady Storm shot up, no good. By number 22, Wilkinson. Here comes the Lady Scotties. Dowell will drive the baseline, gets it off to Sonia Vukov, and Vukov gets trouble with the treble. Went up, thought about she was going to shoot it, but got caught in the air. Ashley Mack and number 15, Gatti Watine, check back in lineup for Southeast. Ball stolen away by Salas. Layup no good, and a putback by Dowell. Cheyenne Tramble blew the wide open layup. Grace Green picks up her third personal foul. Jamaica Dowell with 1 point in the ball game at the free throw line. Jamaica 17 out of 22 coming into the contest from the charity stripe. Gets that one to go. She's now got 2 points. Mariana Veach checks in for Highland. Wilkinson will go down to the low post for Southeast. Dowell was 1 for 2 in the first half from free throw line. She's now got 3 points. She makes both of those. And a foul is on Vukov. That's her first personal foul. Deja Washington will check in for Southeast, replacing number 21, Grace Green, who's got 3. Ball comes into Washington. Now back over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson, he'll bring it down. Wilkinson is 6 foot, handles the ball well. Reverse layup, no good by number 15, Watine. And here comes Highland with the ball. All the way underneath. Shot is up, partly blocked, but good. Sonia Vukov down. Vukov with 12. Ball ahead to Wilkinson. Wilkinson will penetrate. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound by Watine. She tries to get it over to Mack. Her shot no good. Watine with the rebound. She'll be fouled. And the foul is going to go on Mariana Veach, I believe it is. That is the third personal foul on Mariana. And going to the free throw line will be Vache Wilkinson. She's got 5 points, 6 foot sophomore out of Hamilton, New Zealand. 4 of 9 from the charity stripe coming into tonight. Could not get that one to go. Wilkinson did not attempt a free throw in the first 20 minutes. Second shot rims it out, no good. Vukov with the rebound. Vukov, top of the circle. Dishes it off, and ball will go out of bounds as Bailey Farrell couldn't get a hand on it. So another turnover by the Lady Scotties. They've got 11 to my count. They come into the contest averaging 18 turnovers a ball game. Mack ahead to Watine. Over to the right side to Wilkinson. Back to Watine. Off the glass and good. Watine with the point, 2 points. And a foul underneath. Foul is going to be on Wilkinson. That's her first. Team foul number 4 on Southeast now. One more and Highland will be shooting 2. Into the corner. Dow will launch up a 3. Ball is short. She gets her own rebound. Kicks it back out to Tramble. Tramble now down in the corner. To Veach at the high post. Over into the baseline. Step back 3 by Book off and shot no good. Ball goes off of Southeast. It'll be Highland basketball. Dana Deloney will check in for Southeast. Amani Simmons will check in for Lady Scotties, along with number 4, Leandra Wilson. So Highland with a fresh 30-second clock underneath their own basket, leading the contest 42-27 with 6:28 to go in the third. Simmons in front of the Highland bench, gives it off to Wilson, top of the circle. Pass knocked away by Wilkinson. Wilson tried to get it inside to Vukov. Highland basketball, 19 on the shot clock. Lady Scotty's not handling the ball especially well tonight. Of course, Southeast, a much better opponent than they've been playing against here early in the season. 4 on the shot clock, Wilson for 3. Leandra Wilson gets her 8th point of the contest. She came in averaging 5. Deloney with the basketball. Had it knocked away by Monty Simmons temporarily. Washington will shot up good. Deja Washington. That's her first 2 points in the books. Here comes Simmons with it. Over to Vukov. Now left hand side to Dowell. To Beach. Wilson gets caught with picking up a foul from number 15. Watine that's her third. And now Highland will shoot 2 for the remaining 5:18 of the quarter, since the Lady Storm have got 5 team fouls. Wilson 7 out of 10 from the charity stripe this year. He's got 8 points in the ball game. Leah Ty will check back in the Southeast lineup. Sydney Blackburn will check back in for Highland. Wilson attempting her second free throw of the contest. Off of the back iron, no good. We've got a lane violation against Southeast. Number 15, Katia Watine got in the lane early. And Highland will get the extra point this time on the lane violation. Wilson now with 9 points in the ball game. Ball knocked away by Jamaica Dowell. Nice effort by Jamaica. Southeast has got to get the ball across the midcourt stripe in 3 seconds, or it'll be a time violation. And there we're at 20, and that is a 10-second violation. That's a new rule this year, that you have 10 seconds to get it across whether the ball is knocked out of bounds or not. In earlier games, it would have been a different time, an additional 10 seconds. Simmons to Veach to Wilson to Blackburn along the baseline. She'll force one up, gets fouled from behind, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Ashley Mack picks up her 3rd personal foul for Southeast. Sydney Blackburn. Blackburn 18 out of 25 from the charity stripe for 72%, trying to get her first point on the board, and she cannot get it there. Blackburn 0 for 2 from the floor, 0 for 2 from outside the arc. That was her first free throw of the night. Shooting the second of 2. That one's too hard off the back iron. Mariana Beach runs the rebound down. Highland with a new opportunity. Blackburn has the ball knocked away by number 14, Dana Deloney. Jayla Brown checks in for Southeast. Cheyenne Tramble checks in for Highland. Ball out to Tramble. She'll send her the basketball. Now to Wilson. Into the corner to Blackburn. Skip pass over to Tramble. Left-hand side to Dowell. She'll take it all the way in. draws the contact and the foul. And the foul is on number 14, Dana Deloney. That is her first personal foul. Dow goes back to the free throw line, trying to pick up her fourth point of the night. First point is in there good. She's now got 4. Jamaica, 17 out of 22, as I said before, for 74%. Gets that point to go. She's now got 5. Bailey Farrell checks back in the high lineup. Dowell will come out. Jordan Salas will check in also, as Mariana Veach will shut down. Lady Scotty's on a 15-4 run here in the third quarter. A turnover, Lady Storm. Down the lane, Wilson. And Wilson had the ball. Got hung up with Deloney going down the lane. She ended up traveling the basketball. As they whistle, and another turnover by the Lady Storm. Highland basketball, fresh 30-second clock. Wilson, left-hand wing, gives it now to Farrell. Farrell over here to Salas. Salas. Now they work it back around the outside of the circle against the zone. And Salas overthrows it into the Highland benches. Bailey Farrell at 5'6", need to be 5'8" to grab that one. Grace Green checked back in the lineup for Southeast. Green with 3 personal fouls. And number 4, Bree Matthews checked back in. Matthews also with 3 personal fouls in the game. Ball comes in to Watine. Watine bringing it down the floor against Tremble. Back to Matthews. Into the corner to Watine. She'll kick it back. Step back 2 is no good. A foul on Highland. Jordan Salas will pick up her second personal. And they're going to say the foul was out while the ball was not in the air. So Southeast will have the ball out of bounds. Bailey Farrell hustles into the lineup quickly for Highland. Lady Storm with a fresh 30. Get the ball in. And the shot is up. There's a foul on Sydney Blackburn. Blackburn will pick up her second personal foul. Now at the free throw line, number 20, Leah Ty with 3 points in the game. Ty 8 out of 13 free throws coming into the night. Get the first one to drop. Ty was 2 for 4 from the free throw line in the first 20 minutes. And the second one bounces high off the backboard. That's Wilson with the rebound. Tramble with the basketball. Quick move along the baseline down to Blackburn. Blackburn loses it. Salas puts up a shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Bree Matthews. Matthews will push it down, not have numbers, but she gets it ahead to Watine. Watine spin move and has the ball knocked out of bounds by Tramble. It'll be Southeast ball into their own basket. Sonia Vukov checks into the Highland lineup, replacing Jordan Salas. Aaron Sadoff comes into the Southeast lineup, replacing Watine. 3-point shot by Sadoff is no good. Blackburn pulls the rebound down. Here comes the Lady Scotties. That's a Wilson for a wide open 3, no good. And ball ran down by Farrell. Into the corner, Blackburn feeds Vukov, ball stolen away by Wilkinson. Excuse me, that's number 23, Jayla Brown. Matthews gives it back to Sadoff. Now we're top of the circle. 3-point shot is up and good by number 21, Grace Green. That's Green's first point of the night. Ball blocked away by number 20, Leah Ty. Highland basketball. Wilson checks out. Dow will check in for Lady Scotties.
Number 22,
Bashay Wilkinson will check in for Southeast to replace Leah Ty. 23 on the shot clock for Highland as they have the basketball here in the third quarter. Dowell with it. Outside the arc, back to Tramble. Tramble penetrates. Over to Farrell for three. That one's no good. Put back up by Dowell, and she is held on the play by number 23, Jayla Brown. That's number 2 now on Brown. And that is the 5th team foul against the Lady Storm. Highland will be shooting 2 now from the remaining 2:26. Dowell's free throw is up and good. Jamaica now with 6 points unofficially. Freshman out of Lebanon, Tennessee gets her 7th point of the board. Highland's up 50-33. All the way in, shot no good by Green. Her putback no good. Ball slapped around and a rebound. And the ball will go to Highland. Lady Scotty's outscoring the Lady Storm here in the third quarter, 17-8. Left-hand side to Dowell. To Blackburn in the corner. Back out to Amani Simmons. Simmons loses the basketball. Matthews will push it down. Does not have the advantage. She'll back it out till her teammates arrive. Gets it in the low post or the high post. And Vukov will get called for the reach over. That's Sonia's second. So Vukov for her second. Both teams now have with 5 team fouls. We're shooting free throws for the remaining $1.54. Brown averaging 12 points a contest. First free throw rolls in. She's now got 6 in the ball game. Brown, a 63% free throw shooter. Gets both of them to go. She's now got 7. Bad pass by Amani Simmons. Ran down by Farrell. Back to Vukov at the top of the circle. Crossover dribble down the lane. Puts up the jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Brown. Quickly down the floor to number 32, Aaron Sadoff. Sadoff now with 4 points. Blackburn in the corner. She'll drive through the lane. Dishes it off to Simmons for 3. That one's short. Rebound pulled down by number 22, Bashay Wilkinson. Here comes Matthews with it again. Crossover dribble down the lane. Leaves it back. Stolen away by Vukov. Sonia down to Dowell. Dowell with the layup. Up and good. Jamaica Dowell now with 9 points in the game. Here comes Matthews down on the attack. 2-on-1. Ball goes off of Sonia Vukov's fingertips and out of bounds. Goldie Woody will check in for the Highland lineup. Sierra Freely will check in for Southeast. 39.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. 24 seconds on the shot clock for Southeast. Ball comes out to Freely. Top of the circle for Grace Green, shot no good. Blackburn with the rebound. Shot clock was still on. Woody will drive the baseline. Tries to feed Vukov underneath. The ball goes out of bounds off of Bashay Wilkinson. So Highland We've got checking in the lineup for Southeast. Dana Deloney and number 34, Amber Joe checking back in. 4 seconds differential on the shot clock and game clock. Woody back outside. Shot is good by Farrell. Bailey Farrell now with her 5th point of the game. Highland trying to get a turnover, but they get a foul as Sonia picks up her 3rd personal foul. And we'll walk all the way down to the other end of the court.
14 seconds to go left in the quarter.
Amber Joe, a 5'10 sophomore from Jeanneret, Louisiana. 4 of 5 for the Cherry Stripe this year. Cannot get the first one to go. Jordan Salas will check in for Highland. Deja Washington checks in for Southeast. Joe shooting 1. Second one is good. She's now got 1 point in the books. Highland with the last shot here of the quarter. And a trip from behind. Number 14, Deloney. That'll be 2 on her. Jamaica Dow to shoot 2. First attempt is up and good. Dow now in double digits at 10. Second attempt, that one rims it out no good. Ball on the floor as Joe runs it down for Southeast. 5, 4, 3. Joe puts it up at the buzzer, no good. And we put 3 both quarters in the books. After 3 complete, it's Highland 56, Southeast 38. I'll be back in just a second. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. And welcome back to Manal Fieldhouse here in Highland, Kansas. Lady Scotty's leading at 56-38 to start the 4th quarter. Lady Storm basketball, Southeast out of Beatrice, Nebraska. Common opponent with Highland in non-conference section. A foul on Highland. Foul's on number 5. Jamaica Dow with her 3rd personal. Deloney back over to Matthews, top of the circle. Trying to work off the screen. Matthews goes down the floor. They're going to call a foul on Highland. And they're going to give it to Jamaica Dow. That upsets the Highland crowd. Foul is on, or checking in the Highland lineup, number 12, Cheyenne Tremble, replacing Jamaica Dow. Southeast basketball underneath their own bucket with a fresh 30. And now we're going to go over and double check. Foul was on number 5. Make sure of that. And that is Dow's 4th personal foul. She's left the ball game for Highland. Ball comes in, number 22, Wilkinson. Wilkinson wants to clear out. Bounce passes it back to Joe. Her shot up and good. Amber Joe now with 3 points in the ball game. Lady Scotty's up by 16. Tramble with the runner, no good. Rebound pulled down by Wilkinson. Matthews kicks it into the corner to Joe again. Her shot no good. Chase into the corner, picked up by Southeast. And then the ball knocked away by Bailey Farrell. Ball into Wilkinson for Southeast. She's going one-on-one against Blackburn. She'll pick up the personal foul. That's Cindy Blackburn's third personal. Blackburn will come out. Sonia Vukov will check in. Wilkinson wants to clear out against Vukov. Got away with a little walk. Jordan Salas with the rebound. She gives it off to Tramble. Here comes Highland. Woody almost loses the basketball. Farrell, left-hand side, will penetrate. To Vukov down low. Her shot up and good. Sonia Vukov now with 14 points. She came in tonight averaging 18. Shot is up, no good by Matthews. Rebound pulled down by Salas. Tramble crossover into the lane. She goes down to the floor. Ball stolen away by Matthews. Ball now stolen away by Tramble. Now we've got a jump ball. Substitutions in for Southeast. Sadoff, Ty, and Green. Sadoff, Green, and Brown check in. Mariana Veach for the Lady Scotties, replacing Jordan Salas. Tramble underneath the Highland basket with 27 on the shot clock. Lady Scotties with that 18-point lead. Vukov up to the free throw line. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Brown. Ball almost stolen away. Matthews now with the basketball. Ball comes over here to Grace Green. And we've got a 10-second violation against Southeast. Another turnover forced by the Highland Lady Scotty defense. Southeast with 16 turnovers in the first half. And they've got at least 5 here in the second half. Farrell for 3, got it. Bailey Farrell now with 8 points, 1 more than her average. Ball stolen by Farrell. Her free throw is up and good. Farrell now with 9 points in the ball game. And now Tramble will get called for the reach around. And that is third personal foul on Cheyenne Tramble. Team fouls adding up quickly on the Highland side. They've got 4. Southeast with none. Into Green for Southeast, guarded by Goldie Woody. Now over here, top of the circle. Aaron Sadoff with the basketball. Feeds it into Brown. Spin move up and good around Beach. Brown now with 9 points in the ball game. Came in averaging 12. Tramble at the free throw line. We'll back it back out. Now with Vukov will fire up a 3. Got it. Sonia Vukov, 1 point away from her average. She's got 17. Ball ahead to Sadoff, over to Green for 3. Her shot no good. Farrell with the basketball. Bounce into Woody. Woody goes up short. Gets her own rebound. Gets the basket and a foul. And that's going to be number 4 on Bree Matthews. Goldie Woody with her first bucket of the night. She came in averaging 4 points a game. She'll be at the free throw line to shoot the and one. Woody, 4 of 6 from the charity stripe this season. Rattles in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by J.J. Brown. Ball in low. Mariana Veach will pick up the personal foul. That is Mariana's 4th. Second player on the Highland lineup to get 4 fouls. And at the free throw line, number 23, Jayla Brown. Brown with 9 points in the contest unofficially. First attempt is up and good. She's the First Lady Storm team member to get in double digits now with 10. Woody will come out as Wilson will check in for Highland. Second attempt, no good by Brown. Rebound comes off to Highland. Wilson, left-hand side. Gets it back to Tramble. Tramble will penetrate. Dishes it back out to Farrell. Vukov now into Veach. Veach will pick up the contact, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Brown now with 3 personal fouls for Southeast. Mariana with 4 points in the ball game. 3 of 7 for 43% from the free throw line this year. Ashley Mack will check in the next dead ball for Southeast. Veach. Garfin is up and good. She's now got 5. Ashley Mack checks in as Vic Wilkinson checks out. Veach now at 5 points, trying to get 6. Cannot get it done there. Rebound pulled down by Jayla Brown. Ball stolen away by Highland. And a putback and a foul. Steal by Vukov. Foul is number 4. That is 5 now. As Bree Matthews has fouled out of the ball game. Matthews the first player to leave the floor. As number 30, Deja Washington will replace her. Bailey Wilson at the free throw line. Wilson 7 out of 10 coming in tonight. I have both of them going down. That's 11 points for Highland, or for 11 points for. Oh, push off by Sadoff, duck call. Here comes Tramble down the floor. Tramble will take it coast to coast, lays it up and good. Tramble now with 10 points in the ball game. Lady Storm basketball, 5:34 to go here in the 4th. Ball over to Ashley Mack. Mack now over to Washington. Washington tries off to work off the street. Will throw up the shot, well short, out of bounds. Amber Joe will check back into the ball game for Southeast. As Jayla Brown will take a seat. Wilson will go in and get it to the basket. Wilson, I have her unofficially for 13 points. Ball into the corner to Sadoff. She'll give it to Mack at the free throw line. Ball to Joe. She'll go in, kick it back out. We've got a foul on Highland. Sonia Vukov picks up her 4th. And at the free throw line, Amber Mack shoot 2. Mack 4 of 5 from the charity stripe for 80% coming into the contest. First attempt is good. I've got her for 4 points in the game. Joe with 4 points in the second half. Amani Simmons checks in for Highland. Jamaica Dowell checks in for these guys, along with Jordan Salas. Second one is up and good by Joe. She's now got 5. Jordan Salas with a 2-point shot. Salas now with 6 points. Joe will push it in. Salas with the rebound. Off to Tramble. Tramble gets it across the midcourt stripe. Will back it back out as she did not have the advantage. 4:15 to go in the contest. Salas over to Simmons. Into the right side. Dowell back to Simmons. Over to Tramble. Into the corner to Claiborne. Bounce pass in low to Salas. Salas gets the ball back. Salas got to get out of the lane, and she does. They're going to say she got caught in the lane. That's a 3-second violation in the lane as Salas got down on the floor and couldn't get back out. Quick timeout on the floor, charged by Southeast. Highland 77, Southeast 45. 4:01 to go in the contest. Highland with a 21-7 run here in the fourth quarter over the Lady Storm. Highland led it 33-25 at the break. And Highland has outscored Southeast 23-13 in the quarter, and here in the fourth quarter, again, that 21-7 run in the fourth to have a 77-45 lead. Highland fans, don't forget Lady Scotty will play this Friday and Saturday here at home in the Scotty Classic. Lady Skies will play at 5 o'clock on Friday and then 4 o'clock on Saturday. All home contests for Scotty Athletics will be available over the Scotty Sports Network. Scotty men come up after this one. 20 minutes after the conclusion of the play. And we're ready for the final 4:01. Highland is 6-1. Southeast Nebraska at 4-2. Washington with the basketball, working one-on-one against Simmons. Ball shot up, no good by Deja Watson, who's down the ball game for Southeast. Into the corner. Claiborne gives it off to Tramble. Tramble will back it out. Dowell for 3. Rims it out, no good. Ball goes onto the floor, and a foul on Jamaica Dowell. And that will be 5 on Dowell. She'll leave the floor. Goldie Woody will come into the Highland lineup to replace Jamaica Dowell, who's fouled out. I've got Jamaica with 10 points unofficially. But I'm 1 point off on my score. At the free throw line for Southeast, number 30, Deja Washington. 5'5" freshman out of Henderson, Nevada. 2 points in the ball game. First attempt is up and good. She's now got 3. Seven of 12 from the free throw line earlier this year. Beat both of them there. She's now got 5. They'll make it 4. 77-47. Lady Scotty's by 30. Claiborne out to Simmons. Around the horn to Woody. Woody gives it back to Tramble. Tramble. Now we're here to Wilson. Simmons with it. Fouled on number 33. Deja Watson. That's her first personal. In the Highland lineup for the first time tonight, number 13, Lachey Scales, the 5'4" freshman out of Kansas City, Kansas. Simmons in front of the Highland bench. Now to Scales. Over to Woody. Back to Scales at the top of the circle. Simmons goes in. A shot blocked away by number 42, Ashley Mack. Scales with the basketball out of bounds. 17 on the Highland shot clock. Into Simmons. Back to Scales in the corner. Highland having trouble against this zone. The foul on number 30. That will be DJ Washington. At the line for Lady Scottish now will be Goldie Woody. Woody with 2 points in the contest. 4 of 6 in the charity stripe this year for 67%. Be Goldie's first free throw attempt of the contest, and she gets it. 3 points now for the freshman out of St. Joe, Missouri. Give her 4. Ball stolen away by Scales. Shot up and good. Lachey Scales with her first 2 points of the game. And a steal. Southeast gets the ball back into Washington. Guarded by Scales. Scales will pick up a personal foul. Her first. That will send Washington back down to the free throw line. Washington with 4 points to my count. 5'5" freshman out of Henderson, Nevada. She's averaging 4 points a contest. First attempt is up and good. She's got 5. Washington, the second of 2. Got it. Give her 6. Scales guarded by Washington. Now over to Woody on left wing. Back to Scales, top of the circle. Simmons will try to penetrate. Throws up the runner hard off the glass. Rebound pulled down by Amber Joe. Joe will try to bring it down herself. Dishes it back to Washington. Now we're to left-hand side. Number 24, Shelby Lindberry, cannot get the shot go down. Woody back in the lineup. Has the ball stolen away by Watson. Back to Washington now. Washington will draw the foul. And I believe it's going to be on Claiborne. It is on number 13, Lachey Scales for her second. At the free throw line, Deja Washington with 6 points. Washington just hit her last 2 free throws. First one's up and good. Give her 7 points. Blackburn, Wilson, and Farrell check back into the Highland lineup. Second attempt, that one crawls in. She's now got 8. Full timeout charged by Southeast. With 1:50 to go in the contest. Highland 81, Southeast 51. Highland up by 30 here. And this will be the 5th game of the year that Highland has held an opponent under 40 points. Lady Scotties leading here in the fourth quarter, a 25-7 run as they lead it by 50, or lead it by 30, or 51. I have to take that back. Highland leads it by 30. They outscored Southeast here in the fourth quarter, 25-13. Blackburn will inbound the basketball, gets it into Wilson. Wilson fouled immediately. Foul to number 33, Deja Watson. That's her second. And Leandra Wilson at the free throw line with 13 points unofficially. Leandra averaging 5 points a contest. Free throw is up, no good. Lady Scotties are going to go to 7-1 on the year. Southeast is going to fall to 4-3 on the season. Mariana Veach with the rebound. And that was a big offensive rebound and then a turnover by Scales. Checking the lineup. Sierra Freely checks in to Southeast lineup as Watson will check out. Freely with the basketball, guarded by Wilson. Leaves it back for Washington. As picked up by Shales. Down the left-hand side. Get past top of the circle. Down into 34, Amber Joe. Joe goes up strong. Rebound comes down in the hands of number 12, Sierra Freely, and a foul on Highland. Fouls on number 13, Lachey Scales. Scales now with 3 personal fouls. Freely at the free throw line trying to get her first point. She's yet to shoot a free throw on the year. So this will be the first for her. First one is up, and no good. $1:21 to go in the contest. 81-51. Second one rattles in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Wilson. Leander brings it down. She'll back it up a second. And we got a foul underneath. Foul is on number 32. Ashley Mack picks up her 4th foul as she was trying to get position against Mariana Veach. Veach at the free throw line with 5 points to my count. Mariana 3 of 7 from the charity stripe. Make her 4 of 8. She's now got 6 points. That one bounces back off the back iron. Joe with the rebound. Washington with the basketball. Coming up on the 1 minute mark. Down in the corner to Joe. She'll launch up a shot. Good. Amber Joe now with 7 points in the game. Scales will take it all the way in. Has a foul by number 34, Amber Joe. That's her first. Lachey Scales at the free throw line. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe coming into tonight's action. She's got 2 points in the contest. Give her 3. She came in averaging 1 per night. Spin move by Lachey. She puts it up. Got it. 4 points now by Scales. Season high for her. Under a minute to go in the call game. Freely brings it down against Farrell. Top of the circle. Now back to Washington. Washington going to try to go off of the screen. Down the baseline. Puts it up. And we got a traveling call. Another turnover by the Lady Storm. They had 16 at the half. Veach with the basketball. Gives it back to Blackburn. Now over here to Wilson. 30 seconds to go in the ball game. An 8-second differential on the shot clock. Southeast still in the man-to-man. Down for Blackburn. She is fouled on the way to the basket. Fouled on number 30. That's Delia Washington. Her second personal. Sydney Blackburn at the free throw line. Blackburn trying to get her first point of the night. First one is up and good. So Sydney gets off the goose egg. She's averaging 9 points a game. 18 out of 25 coming into tonight's action. Second attempt, that one bounces high off the back of the iron. Rebound pulled down by Amber Joe. Long pass down to Watson. Watson's shot no good. Wrestle for the basketball. Wilson will come away with it. Wilson crossed over dribble. She'll back it out with 3 seconds. The Highland will win the contest. Final score, Lady Scotties 85. Southeast Nebraska 53. We'll get some stats and be back. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. So Highland goes to 7-1 on the year. Lady Storm go to 4-3 on the season. These two teams will match up in the Southeast Holiday Classic up in Beatrice later on this year. Thank you, sir. And here's your scoring summary for the ladies contest. First for Southeast. They were led in scoring by Jayla Brown with 10 points on 3 of 5 shooting. She was 4 of 6 outside the arc and pulled down a team high rebound, six rebounds. Other players with points, Grace Green with 3. Matthews finished with 8. Collins finished with 2. Wilkinson had 4. Watine finished with 2. Aaliyah Ty with 5. Delia Washington had 8. Aaron Sadoff had 4. And Amber Joe finished with 7. For the Lady Storm, they connected on 16 out of 51 field goals for 31%. They were 1 of 7 outside the arc for 14%. And they were 20 out of 31 from the free throw line for 65%. For the Lady Scotties, Highland led in scoring by Sonia Vukov, 17 points. Sonia 5 out of 12 from the floor, 1 of 2 outside the arc. She was perfect from the free throw line at 6 and 6, and she pulled down 7 rebounds. Other players in double figures, Leandra Wilson with 13, Bailey Farrell had 10, Jamaica Dowell had 10, and Cheyenne Tremble had 10. Other scores for Lady Scotties, Jordan Salas with 6, Mariana Vick with 6, Lachey Scales with 4, Goldie Woody with 4, Sydney Blackburn with 1, and Dayshell Claiborne finished with 4. Highland shot 39% from the floor, 25 out of 65. They were 7 of 25 outside the arc for 28%, and they were 28 out of 41 from the free throw line for 68%. Highland out-rebounded Southeast 45 to 32, holding the Lady Storm to just 7 offensive rebounds through the entire ball game. Highland forcing Southeast into 27 turnovers while committing 18 turnovers themselves. The Lady Storm with 8 assists, 4 blocks, and 5 steals. Highland with 15 assists, 18 turnovers, no blocks, and 11 assists. Again, the final score of the ball game: Highland 85, Southeast 53. We'll be back to change the link in a bit, as we'll be ready for the men's contest in 17 minutes.